Good evening everyone and welcome to this slightly late stream. Yes, I do apologise for that. Yet again, hardware and technical issues have plagued Selezen Media. It's yet another day of something failing on me. This time it's the television. So the 50-inch TV that I use to look at stuff on my gaming PC is starting to die, basically. Last week I think I might have mentioned that there's a little white stripe, a 1 pixel wide little white stripe across the middle of the screen. As of today that has escalated, and in fact as I look at the screen just now, trying to look at stuff that's got no white line, that little white line has vanished, to be replaced by an interlacing pattern across the bottom centimetre of the screen. So I've no idea what's going on. No picking clue. In fact, what I'll do is I'll see if I can actually get DaveCam working. Let's put it on the desk recording thing. Oh, there we go. Look, there you go. So there's my screen. Hello, I just bought some stuff. And there's the pattern. You can see that little interlacing bit you've got. So when it's black, you can't see it. When you bring the taskbar up, it's all kind of distorted and horrible. Obviously, the focus is a bit off. But yeah, that's yeah. There you go. Not great at all. But anyway, so that's the ongoing pending failure of my TV at the moment. Not a great thing, but we'll see how things go. Right. Okay. So yeah, the reason I'm kind of additionally pushing this kind of on a little bit is because with all the problems, with all the technical issues and all the trying to debug what's going on with the computer and all trying to find out if I can fix this problem with the telly, I haven't actually charged my headset. So my earphones are out of charge completely because I left them switched on after last week's stream. Didn't realise that, and they're now absolutely flat as a pancake and won't work. So I'm waiting for them to get a little bit of charge in them so that I can actually listen to what's going on as well as not thinking, because all of my headsets are out of charge. I've got 2 Bluetooth headsets and 1 non-Bluetooth headset. The non-Bluetooth headset doesn't work very well and has its own built-in microphone and is heavy and hot to wear. My other 2 headsets, the Bluetooth ones, are both completely out of charge. The alternative is I stick the headset, the Oculus on, do something on Oculus or do everything. Our 32-inch 10-year-old LCD Toshiba started turning itself on at 3 AM. So turning off with the visible on off switch, then turn it on to longer and longer. Yeah, don't have a 43-inch LED LG 4K TV. Yeah, see that I can replace this TV quite cheaply, to be honest. I think there's part of me though doesn't want to. I'm actually hoping that what's happened is I've been doing quite a lot of actual physical stuff in this office. I've been building stuff out of wood. And I made the mistake of using a jigsaw in here the first day I had it, not realising that even with a hoover attached to it, trying to suck all the air out of the back, it was going to kick up a fuckload of dust. And that dust literally coated the entire room. And I've got a funny feeling that what's happened is some of that dust has got into the back of the telly. And I want to try and clean it out, but it's a 52-inch telly, so trying to get it off the back wall without disturbing any other stuff that's going on along this screen. This wall, sorry, is going to be quite problematic. So we'll see how things go. I also kind of reluctant to give up on it because it was my Auntie Lizzie's telly that I was kindly offered when everyone did the house clearance. So yeah, I'm kind of reluctant to kind of say after a couple of years that's it, but we'll see. I'm going to look up some stuff on the net and see what I can find about it, and if that is an indication that it's gone. I'm actually quite heartened by the fact that the line that's across the middle of the screen seems to have gone, because that could indicate that there is something a little bit less nefarious going on the screen. it's something that's obviously moving. So it seems to me that that might be either something that could resolve itself in a few days, or it could be something that if I just give it a whack and clean it up and let it cool down or whatever, because it's been constantly on for over a year pretty much, then it may hopefully resolve itself. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, what we're doing. So we're going to play World in Conflict again. I was contemplating starting off this stream with something a bit different. Part of me kind of wants to do a kind of a bit of a chat along thing, or see what's going on, or talk about different stuff. One of the things that pops into my head is the RPG. One of the things that pops into my head is the ongoing Brexit stuff, if anybody wants to get political, or whatever. But I mean, I had a feeling. I had a really nice conversation with a guy on. I'm going to say on email yesterday, who bought a copy of the RPG and was concerned that he hadn't had his payment go through, and it seems I'm having some issues with the back end of the website. So the store seems not to be throwing me notifications that somebody's popped on there. I mean, the emails have come through, so I don't know whether it's the email that's a problem, or whether it's the website that's a problem, or whether it's my phone that's a problem, because it didn't ping up the notifications that the sales has gone through. And usually my practice is when those emails come in, no matter what it is that I'm doing, get in there, clear that, approve it, let people download what they want to download. But this one didn't come in. Obviously, I apologise to the guy. It was a bit of a kerfuffle, but he was very nice about it, and said he might pop in tonight as well. So that's one of the things that's making me think if anybody wants to have a bit of an RPG chat about Elite Encounters, then by all means feel free. He was thrown this way by Malik apparently, which is very nice of Malik. Again, it's nice of the guy to still be pushing the RPG after all this time. And I appreciate the fact that from that I get a couple of sales out of it. Yes, very nice, very very kind guy, very nice guy with an awesome community behind him as well. So, which I don't take part in often enough, to be honest. But then I don't take part in very much anymore, apart from this actual stream. There he is, Crispius, your mutoid. Hello. How are you doing? And again, as I was saying, thank you for your purchase and thank you for your support and for your patience in my unprofessional attitudes and unprofessional technical abilities, as they seem to have come across this week. But it happens now and again. I think there's actually a payment sitting there looking like it's still pending, but it seems to have no one's mentioned anything about it. So I've transacted that through to complete as well. So it's just a couple of things get missed now and again. I don't know. It's web technologies are never perfect, and when you rely on technology to tell you what technology is doing, then it's only as good as the person that programmed it in the first place. And I will point out I didn't program it. I just grabbed it from a website and installed it and put some security on it and hoped it worked. My technical ability for writing whole websites with transactions on them is well past. So I just make other people do that for me nowadays, pretty much. It suits me fine. But yeah, so I'm a lot again because I'm again trying to put off a little bit of time trying to make sure this headset gets a bit charged. So I'm going to give it a go now. If this drops off halfway through the stream, it's going to cause problems, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the OBS will automatically pop round to the new headset once I plug it in. So let's pop it on. Beedly-dee. Playback devices. Oh. Okay, that's not a good sign. Oh, there we go. Are we in? We're in. Okay, right. I'm actually in my car, driving down the freeway, listening to the stream. Nice. Well, there's nothing to actually watch as of yet, so you're not missing much technically, visually. I hope you're not going to watch this as you drive as well. That could be slightly dangerous, unless you've got one of those automatic self-driving cars. Then, from what I've seen of where you live, and I'm not going to tell anyone where that is unless you want me to. Although if you're driving down the freeway, how the hell are you typing in the messages? That's scary as ass now. If you're on a freeway, that means you're doing like 55 miles an hour, isn't it? Or something like that. I don't know what speed limit is in your state. But well done if you are doing that, but I would suggest not typing while you drive. That's not a safe thing to do. I don't want to end up with somebody not getting to read the RPG because they've splattered themselves across the road because of me. That's not going to make me a happy person. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the game and see what happens. Headset is plugged in. Let's fingers crossed and see what happens. Where's the icon for the game? There it is. Start. Testing in the US is only legal if you crash. Freeway indicates US. Yeah, definitely the US. File settings, audio, default, okay. I'm going to move that right across to there. There we go, we have sound. Okay, back onto the gaming stream layout. Okay, so this is what we're playing. World in Conflict Soviet Assault. It's a real-time strategy game, RTS war game. I quite enjoy it. I've played it a couple of times before. I'm going to go back into the campaign and try not to die. I'll shut up while we're doing the cutscenes.
My love, I hope this letter finds you well. In my heart I feel I will know if something happens to you. It is so hard to face the day without you by my side.
My dearest Natasha, I am writing this sitting on a tractor, just like those we have on the kolkhozes back home. They are not so different from us, these Americans.
They have begun working triple shifts at the factory. I am glad that Inessa is not working nights. Many factories have been bombed, and I fear she...
Though I am a little worried about Kolya. He is very hard on the men, and when I tried to talk to him, he just shrugged it off. I will have to make it clear that he is under my command.
I think about all the boys over there whose mothers cannot sleep for worry. Those serving with you must be the lucky ones, Velocha, for I know that you care deeply for them.
I will be home soon enough. Until then, know that I love you. Your Vladimir.
In America itself, our valiant forces are making excellent progress. The front is expanded daily as city after city falls into our hands. Everywhere our troops are met by cheating citizens happy to be liberated from the yoke of their oppressive government. Already the American proletariat is joining.
In a few days, we had Seattle secured and several regiments moving out into the surrounding countryside. It felt great to finally roam free after having spent weeks inside the cramped container ships. The Americans soon rallied their forces, though, and we began to encounter pockets of heavy resistance. After a pitched fight, they would melt back into the countryside, leaving us to count our dead and wounded. It didn't take long before the strain and frustration of being in a hostile country so far from home began to show on some of the men.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. This place is too calm.
I agree, Captain. The river is the perfect place for them to defend. We need better intelligence before we continue the advance.
Yeah, the art style's really good. I do enjoy it.
Move ahead and scout out the area. And be wary of ambushes. To all battle group elements, spread out and hold in place. Romanov will scout ahead. Sokol 1 out.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. I wish the Americans would have the guts to stand and fight us.
Don't hope for too much, Captain. We lack the fire support for a decisive engagement.
We can do without it. My men are already chomping at the bit.
I am sure we will find the Americans soon enough, Captain.
I hope so. Then we shall destroy them utterly. Maloshenko out.
It's kind of a weird one, Dariogi. It's I kind of seem to be playing both sides. So the last mission I did was from the American point of view. The first mission that I did, which was the one before that, was from the Soviet point of view, and I'm back playing the Soviets again. It's almost like what's happened is the Soviet Assault expansion allows you to play through the entire game, because the original game, when it was released,
Armored transport heading out.
was basically the Americans trying to fend off the Soviet assault. This one seems to be playing both sides, so you're getting the original American missions intermingled with the Soviet side of the story.
APC will move now.
So far.
BMP-2 driving to the destination.
It does divide your loyalties slightly, trying to work out what exactly it is you're doing.
APC will move now.
Your orders are to scout ahead, Romanov.
Yeah,
The entire battle group is waiting on you. No sign of the enemy yet. I don't like this look. And continue the reconnaissance. Sokol.
Ruсы американские. Why won't they face us?
Patience, Captain. I need you to keep your wits about you.
Don't worry about me, Uncle. Worry about the enemy.
BMP heading for the position. APC will move now.
Rifles are clean and ready.
We're with you.
Infantry ready for combat.
APC here. What can we do for you? Yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving.
Because I've not told them to go into it yet. Oh, well, that's what I was trying to do there.
The squad is assembled.
Armor here, Tоварищ Командир. Armor here.
Infantry
Tоварищ
ready.
Командир.
Embarking. Tоварищ Командир, all rifles are clean and embark on that transport. Everyone's inside.
Armor
have to stop
available.
first.
Yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving.
What is ailing you, Lieutenant? My orders are clear. Scout toward the farm. Still no sign of the Americans.
Maloshenko here. They are close, I can feel it.
I believe you are right, Captain. But we must secure that bridge regardless. Romanov, your objective is to capture the bridge. Second Company will move in to support you once you are in place. Sokol 1 to all units. Continue the advance toward the river, but hold in place on the north side until the bridge has been secured.
Understood, товарищ полковник. Maloshenko out.
What's they stop beating up those poor little haystacks?
Well done, Lieutenant. Hold off the enemy. I am sending first platoon across to support you.
Yeah, Sokol 1. Neutralize the enemy so that we can
There we
start
go.
using the bridge.
Hostile infantry. APC is returning fire. Give
dismount. How the hell did you get out again? There we go.
Armored transport available. What should we do? Attack that target.
Got that infantry.
Enemy destroyed.
The bridge is secure. Well done, everyone. Move across by company. I want column formations.
Maloshenko here. We have incoming fighters. They're going for the bridge. Черт побери! Clear the bridge! Clear the bridge!
Oh!
Comrade Captain, second platoon says they're 10 minutes out.
Bastards! Tell that mongrel Petrov I'll put a bullet in his head if he's not here in 5.
The BMP-2s, John.
Sokol, this is Shipovnik. My men are surrounded and need immediate reinforcements. Prior!
Shipovnik, I'm aware of the situation. Move your troops to the western ford and cross there. Romanov will create a diversion to the east.
Sokol, we don't have time for diversions and flanking maneuvers. I need a bridge man.
I say again, you are to flank to the west, Shipovnik.
Sokol out.
Clean! Order second company to move west. We'll rendezvous at the fort. I hope the old fool knows what he's doing.
Yeah, this game is kind of
Romanov,
like
make a supporting attack on the eastern
wet dream to
ford
me.
while second and third company flank around to the west. We must reinforce our stranded comrades on the other side of the river.
big fan.
It looks like the Americans are finally making a stand.
Well.
Count on heavy resistance. I'm giving you light tank support.
One of those
We
things
also
where
have reports of an enemy M1 Abrams tank in the area. This is the most lethal tank in the American arsenal. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Things like militaria and things like that.
Armor trans... Есть, товарищ командир. Armor moving
So
out.
I mean, things like BMP 1s and 2s. T-72s, Heinz, MiG-21 through MiG-29, BTRs, SS-10s, anything like that, anything that's sort of 80s Soviet era
BMP-2,
equipment is
drive
just
into the destination.
my bread and butter. I had books and books and books on this stuff. Every book I had at one point was just all military manuals and military memorabilia more than anything else. I've still got quite a lot of that stuff, but a lot of it's in storage.
They're
We're
under
in
fire!
battle with the enemy.
They're under fire!
Unit gone.
Good. Each loss of those tanks is a serious blow to the Americans.
We got that soldier.
We got the
We
target!
should move the BMP-2. Tоварищ командир, BMP-2 is available. Tоварищ командир, where do you want us? APC will move now. We're moving out now. Armored transport heading out. Our tracks are steady. BMP-2, driving to the destination. Armored transport heading for the position.
Where is my drop zone?
are taking hits!
APC here. What can we... Hostile, locked and engaged. Armor moving out. Target confirmed. Take it out.
They are engaging us!
Oh, thanks for dropping by then, Crustacean Mutoid. Good seeing you. Hope you enjoyed the little bit that you saw. Come back one day. Watch again.
Armored transport is ready to go. We're moving out now.
Can't do that.
Our tracks are steady. We destroyed that tank. APC,
They're engaging us.
your orders.
Unit killed. Maloshenko на связи! We are engaging the enemy at the western fort. My men on the other side are now completely surrounded.
Sokol 1 here. We will get to them, Captain. Romanov should draw some of their forces away to the east soon.
He better. Maloshenko out. Говорит Maloshenko. My men are hard beset by the enemy. I thought Romanov would draw them off.
Romanov is attacking the eastern fort as planned. A breakthrough on either side will force the Americans to retreat.
Understood, but it's not enough. I request a bridge layer.
Request denied, Captain. Again. Sending in a bridge layer now would only ensure its destruction.
But we have to get across the river.
And we will do so at the forts. Sokol 1, out.
APC here. What can we do for you?
They are engaging us.
APC is returning fire.
They're under fire.
Fire the missile immediately. We should move the armor on the move. Hostile engaged. Armor transport is ready. Armor moving. We got the target. Heading for the position. Our tracks are steady. Demolish that building.
We can't do that. They're under fire. They're under fire.
We got one building occupant. Armored transport available. Attack that target. Neutralize the enemy. Fire the missile.
They're under fire.
Hostile defeated. We should move the BMP-2. Our tracks are rolling. Hostile targeted.
We can't do that.
Armored transport moving out. Incoming fire. Watch out. Launching missile now.
They're under fire.
Infantry down. Tоварищ командир. We're moving up. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Fire an 85 at that target. Launch the 85 missile. APC here. Moving to the destination. Fire the missile immediately. Armored transport available. Engage the enemy.
We can't do that.
We're in battle with the enemy.
Your command, товарищ. Get going.
Hostile defeated. APC, armor on the move. Armored transport.
We have control of the eastern fort. Get some fortifications up, Romanov.
APC here. Armor on the move.
occasion.
Hostile vehicle is wrecked.
They're engaging us!
Armored transport available. Target killed. We're engaged. APC is returning fire.
Thank God for that.
Armor under attack. We're engaged.
Нет!
Killed some infantry. Target acquired.
Destroy it! That's impossible!
Launch the missile now! We're engaged. We should move, look and fire. Drive to that perimeter.
Okay, so we're still building fortifications. That's good.
Excellent, Lieutenant. I am sending further reinforcements to you. Captain Maloshenko, what is your situation?
We've broken through the enemy lines. The Americans are pulling back.
Understood. Link up with your men and set up a perimeter. Romanov, I want you to move south and clear the enemy forces from the large farm ahead.
APC here. What can we do for you? Armored transport heading out. Our tracks are steady. Armored transport is ready to go.
We disabled that vehicle!
That tank is shooting
Target
at us.
defeated!
Light armor available. Firing at the enemy. Here's the enemy destroyed. We're going to speed to the destination. Eliminated.
Говорит Maloshenko! The Americans are renewing their attack from southwest!
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
We can hold against whatever those craven bastards throw against us.
Good. I am talking to our esteemed comrades in the Air Force, and they will soon give us priority.
We don't need their support. The Americans will soon break and flee.
I'm sure they will, Captain, but some air support will be welcome. So call one out.
They're under fire!
Hostile infantry at target. We will attack the enemy.
They're under fire! We got the target!
Target spotted. Attack.
You lost a unit.
They're engaging us! We killed an enemy!
Incoming fire. Watch out. APC is
They are
returning
engaging
fire.
us!
Attack that target. APC
taking
moving
heat.
to the destination. Attack that target. We're in battle with the enemy. Товарищ командир. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Hostile vehicle killed. BMP-2, driving to the destination. What should we do? What should we do? Lock in. Hostile engaged.
This is Sokol 1. We have a large concentration of enemy units at the farm. We have finally been given priority air support, and I am calling in a strike now.
Armor under attack.
So-called 1 to Romanov. Frontal aviation will deal with the Americans. Make sure you are clear of the target area.
We're engaged. Incoming fire. Watch out.
He's going to pick fault with historical accuracy all the way through, John.
They're taking
But
hits!
I'm complaining. It's kind of what I was thinking was that, yeah, US medium tanks would kick the shit out of BMPs, wouldn't they?
Fire as soon as you're
Heavy
launched.
armor
Lomachenko
against
to Circle
light
1.
armor
What
transports.
do we do about that bridge?
Romanov will secure the bridgehead, and then we'll repair the bridge. You must protect the southwestern flank.
Nothing will be allowed through. Maloshenko out.
Fire at will.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. Move to the bridge at once and dig in. The Americans will be back soon, and in greater numbers.
Want us to repair something? Armor moving out. Killed some soldati.
Set up some sandbag positions if you can. You don't have much time. Sokol 1 out.
Recovery vehicle available for repairs. Our tracks are steady. APC here. What? Our tracks are steady.
Romanov, fill your sandbags faster. The Americans are closing in.
Moving. Tоварищ командир, our tracks are steady. Want us to repair some? Armor moving out. Armor here. Armor moving out. Armor our tracks are steady. Tоварищ командир, we're with you. We're moving to the perimeter. We can repair anything. Our tracks are steady.
The main force is not far out now, Lieutenant. This is Sokol 1. The bridge has been repaired. You are free to move your units across.
Tоварищ командир, we're moving out now. Armor moving out.
No time left, Romanov. How are those positions coming along?
APC here. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
Good. A multi-layered defense is always the best option against a concentrated attack.
Maloshenko here. We're engaging an enemy force estimated battalion strength. And I see another group moving toward the bridge.
You must hold, Romanov. Sokol 1 out.
Holy shit.
Recovery vehicle available for repairs. We can roll out anytime. Hostile, locked and engaged. We're engaged. Fire the missile attacking us. Incoming
Target
transport.
defeated!
Unit gone.
They're engaging us!
We've got a situation.
They're taking hits!
Fixing vehicle. Repair vehicle on the roll.
Sokol 1 here. Army Command has finally deemed it prudent to give us fire support. A motor section and a flight of Su-25s are now on call.
What are your next stop? Engage the enemy. Missile lock. We're engaged. We'll move to that position.
Говорит Maloshenko, the Americans are attacking in strength. We're facing at least a regiment's worth of troops.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The GRU reports them as part of the Oregon National Guard. Our orders are to fix them in place and destroy them.
We'll destroy them to the last man. Maloshenko out!
Light tank attacking the target. Engage the enemy. Incoming fire. Their vehicle ready. That hostile targeted.
The American attack shows no sign of weakening. You must hold on to that bridge, Romano.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon.
We lost a unit.
That vehicle is a wreck!
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out.
Armor under attack. Where can we assist?
Unit killed.
Охотник here reporting hostile casualties. Fire mission completed. Mortar stepping
Do
by.
you need repairs now? Lock and fire.
Unit killed.
Lock and fire. We're engaged.
They killed the unit.
Vehicle ready. We got the target. Armor under attack. Hostile armor defeated. Do you need repairs now? Attack that lock and fire.
We lost a unit.
Where can we assist? Our tracks are all engaged. Repair vehicle ready. Are attacking hostile
We
targeted.
lost a unit.
We're
This
engaged.
is Охотник. Targeting enemy tanks. Acknowledged. Hold up firing
Target
mortars.
tank eliminated. Do you need repairs now? Lock and fire.
We lost a unit.
Target eliminated.
Strike mission accomplished. The enemy got hit. Out.
Repair vehicle ready.
They killed the unit.
Also reporting in. Target area hit and inflicted
Do you
casualties.
need repairs now? Hostile engaged.
Unit gone.
We're
Mortar
engaged.
strike requested. Firing away. Out.
Neutralize the enemy.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is
Where can we
inbound.
assist
Out.
our attack?
You got casualties.
This is Охотник. Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base.
76
Over.
available. Engage the enemy. Enemy destroyed.
Our grenades
You got
hit
casualties.
the
Light
target
armor
area.
ready for
Also
combat. We're
count.
engaged. Attack that target. They are attacking us. Light armor engaging. Light tank need instructions. Hostile engaged. Target eliminated. Incoming fire.
Acknowledged. Hold up
Watch out.
firing mortars.
The bridge is lost. All battalion elements fall back and regroup. I will report to the general.
Unit gone.
Hostile infantry down. Target eliminated.
Unit gone.
Light artillery barrage fires
This
at
is all
coordinates.
easy. Wow.
Out.
That ramped up the difficulty level something chronic. Okay, let's try that again.
In America itself, our valiant forces are making excellent progress. The front is expanded daily as city after city falls into our hands. Everywhere our troops are met by cheering citizens happy to be liberated from the yoke of their oppressive government. Already the American proletariat is joining us in spontaneous...
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. This place is too
Go
calm.
right from the
I
start.
agree,
Can't
Captain.
Go from the second
The
stage.
river is the perfect place for them to defend. We need better intelligence before we continue the advance. So call 1 to Romano. Move ahead and scout out the area. And be wary of ambushes.
Armor track transport
To
is
all
ready.
battle group elements, spread out and hold in place. Romanov will scout ahead. Sokol-1 out.
Maloshenko to Sokol-1. I wish the Americans would have the guts to stand and fight us.
Don't hope for too much, Captain.
So what do you think?
We like the fire
Drag in some
support for
tanks this time
decisive
rather than
engagement.
BMPs?
We can do without it. My men are already chomping at the bit.
I am sure we will find the Americans soon enough, Captain.
I hope so. Then we shall destroy them utterly. Maloshenko out.
Wind turbines, you don't see them very often in the 80s.
Your orders are to scout ahead, Romanov. The entire battle group is waiting on you. No sign of the enemy yet.
Back in the thing
I
again,
don't
didn't
like
I?
this, Lieutenant. Take your group east and continue the reconnaissance. Sokol-1 out.
Трусы американские. Why won't they face us?
Patience, Captain. I need you to keep your wits about you.
Don't worry about me, Uncle. Worry about the enemy. Maloshenko out.
Embarking, Tavarish Commander. Everyone's inside.
Armored transport heading out.
Still no sign of the Americans.
Maloshenko here. They are close. I can feel it.
I believe you are right, Captain. But we must secure that bridge regardless. Romanov, your objective is to capture the bridge. Second Company will move in to support you once you are in place. Sokol-1 to all units. Continue the advance toward the river, but hold in place on the north side until the bridge has been secured.
Understood, товарищ полковник. Maloshenko out. Well done, Lieutenant. Hold off the enemy. I am sending first platoon across to support you.
Yeah, Sokol-1. Neutralize the enemy so that we can start using the bridge.
Fire the missile immediately! We got that soldier! We're not touching the enemy soldiers! We should move the BMP-2. Attack that target! We've got a situation here. Armored transport available. What are your next orders? We should move the BMP-2. They are targeted.
We killed an enemy!
APC here. Your orders.
The bridge is secure. Well done, everyone. Move across by company. I want column formations.
Maloshenko here. We have incoming fighters. They're going for the bridge. Черт побери! Clear the bridge! Clear the bridge!
Romanov, make a supporting attack on the...
Tarish Commandeer.
It looks like the Americans are finally making a stand. Count on heavy resistance. I'm giving you light tank support.
The vehicle. Where do you need embark on that transport? Everyone's inside.
We also have reports of an enemy M1 Abrams tank in the area. This is the most lethal tank in the American arsenal. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Dorish Commandeer. BMP enemy targeted. Armor moving out. Enemy tank hit us! Launch the missile now! Fire the missile! We are ready, Tоварищ Commandeer. Our tracks are steady.
Maloshenko на связи! We are engaging the enemy at the western fort. My men on the other side are now completely surrounded.
Sokol 1 here. We will get to them, Captain. Romanov should draw some of their forces away to the east soon.
He better. Maloshenko out.
Launching AT-4 at the target.
Говорит Maloshenko. My men are hard beset by the enemy. I thought Romanov would draw them off.
Romanov is attacking the eastern fort as planned. A breakthrough on either side will force the Americans to retreat.
Understood, but it's not enough. I request a bridge layer.
Request denied, Captain. Again. Sending in a bridge layer now would only ensure its destruction.
But we have to get across the river.
And we will do so at the fort. Sokol 1, out.
We've got a situation here. Missile locked. Fire!
Good. Each loss of those tanks is a serious blow to the Americans.
Heading out now. Need a fast tank? Heading for the position. We're moving out now. We got that soldier! Target eliminated. Armored transport is ready to go. Our tracks are steady. Dorish Commandeer. Armor moving out. We are ready, Tоварищ Commandeer. Yes, Tоварищ Commandeer.
the unit.
Moving. We're moving out now. Incoming fire! Watch out! Incoming fire! Watch out! Target eliminated! Neutralize the enemy! Launching AT-4 at the target! Incoming fire! Launching AT-4 at the hostile! Light tank needed, lock and fire! Attack that target! Light armor engaging! We are ready, Tоварищ Commandeer. Our tracks are steady. Target killed! Tоварищ Commandeer, light tank attacking the target. Enemy destroyed! Light armor available. Tоварищ Commandeer, where do you want us? Need a fast tank? Our tracks are steady. Armor here, Tоварищ Commandeer. Heading for the position. We are ready, Tоварищ.
We have control of the eastern fort. Get some fortifications up, Romano.
Enemy destroyed. Disabled a hostile. Target eliminated. Light armor ready for contact. Incoming fire. Watch out. Target eliminated.
Flying speed! How are you doing, dude?
Incoming fire. Light armor available. Enemy armor destroyed. Moving out. Assault that perimeter. Armor here, Tоварищ Commandeer. Target killed. Hostile defeated. PT-76 of the enemy. Light tank needed.
Excellent, Lieutenant. I am sending further reinforcements to you. Captain Maloshenko, what is your situation?
We've broken through the enemy lines. The Americans are pulling back.
Understood. Link up with your men and set up a perimeter.
We are ready, Tоварищ Командир.
Romanov, I want you to move south and clear the enemy forces from the large farm ahead.
Light armor available. Our tracks are steady. Incoming fire! 76 available. Lock and fire. We're engaged. Hostile vehicle killed. They are attacking us. Need a fast tank. Armor move. Tоварищ Командир. Enemy killed. Target eliminated.
You got casualties.
Launching AT-4 at the target. Missile locked. Fire! Launching AT-4 at the target.
Говорит Maloshenko, the Americans are renewing their attack from southwest.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
We can hold against whatever those craven bastards throw against us.
Good. I am talking to our esteemed comrades in the Air Force, and they will soon give us priority.
We don't need their support. The Americans will soon break and flee.
I'm sure they will, Captain, but some air support will be welcome. Sokol 1 out. This is Sokol 1. We have a large concentration of enemy units at the farm. We have finally been given priority air support, and I am calling in a strike now. Sokol 1 to Romanov. Frontal aviation will deal with the Americans. Make sure you are clear of the target area.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. What do we do about that bridge?
Romanov will secure the bridgehead, and then we'll repair the bridge. You must protect the southwestern flank.
Nothing will be allowed through. Maloshenko out.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. Move to the bridge at once and dig in. The Americans will be back soon, and in greater numbers.
Need a fast tank? Armor moving out.
Set up some sandbag positions if you can. You don't have much time. Sokol 1 out.
Get that perimeter. APC, we're moving out now.
Товарищ командир, we're available.
Where do you want us?
80 squad ready to
Armor
move.
available for battle.
Товарищ командир, embark on that transport. Last member,
We are
embark.
ready, heading for the position. Armor moving out. Tоварищ Командир, we're moving to the perimeter. Tоварищ Командир, yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving. Tоварищ Командир, where do you get that perimeter? Armor available for battle. Yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving. Light armor available, heading for the position.
Romanov, fill your sandbags faster. The Americans are closing in. This is Sokol 1. The bridge has been repaired. You are free to move your units across. The main force is not far out now, Lieutenant.
We are ready, Tоварищ Командир. Our tracks are steady. We're moving to... Yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving. Need a fast tank? Yes, Товарищ Командир. Moving. Light Light armor available. We're
No
moving out.
time left, Romanov. How are those positions coming
We
along?
can roll out anytime. Assault that perimeter.
Good. A multi-layered defense is always the best option against a concentrated attack.
APC here. Armor moving out.
Maloshenko here. We're engaging an enemy force estimated battalion strength. And I see another group moving toward the bridge.
You must hold, Romanov. Sokol 1 out.
Need a fast tank? We got the vehicle. We are ready, Tоварищ Командир. Missile locked! Firing! We still behind that fire! Target killed! Hostile defeated! Neutralize the enemy!
Sokol 1 here. Army Command has finally deemed it prudent to give us fire support. A mortar section and a flight of Su-25s are now on call.
Acknowledged. Looking for tanks. Pointing out.
Tоварищ Maloshenko, the Americans are attacking in strength. We're facing at least a regiment's worth of troops.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The GRU reports them as part of the Oregon National Guard. Our orders are to fix them in place and destroy them.
We'll destroy them to the last man. Maloshenko out.
Neutralize the enemy!
This is a hotkey.
The American attack shows no sign of weakening. You must hold on to that bridge, Romano.
Available. Launching missile now. Target killed.
Unit gone.
Aircraft performed. Heading back. Pointing out.
Target eliminated. Hostile defeated. Neutralize the light armor. Ready for combat. Target eliminated. Hostile defeated.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Out.
APC here. Your orders. Launch the missile now! Destroyed. Light tank neutralize the enemy. Heading out now. Moving to a position. Give us some orders. Neutralize the enemy. Armor under attack.
Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks. Pointing
Hostile
out.
defeated. Light armor ready for combat. Hostile targeted. Enemy destroyed.
Night mission accomplished.
The enemy attack has finally been spent. They're falling back. Don't give them any respite, Romano. Counterattack at once.
Light armor heading
To
through.
all Sokol 1 elements. The Americans are falling back. Advance and destroy them. Sokol 1 out.
Enemy targeted. Armor engaged. We got the target. Lock and fire. Attack that target. Neutralize the enemy. APC here. What can we do? Heading for the position. Neutralize the some enemy. Orders. Target killed. PT-76 armor on the move. Armor available. Yes, Tоварищ Командир. Moving.
Very good, Romano. Consolidate your position before advancing further. We cannot afford to lose the ground we've gained.
This is Maloshenko. We have destroyed an enemy mechanized company. Continuing the advance at this time.
Well done, Captain. Don't let them get away. Sokol 1 out.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Both of them.
Incoming fire.
This is a
Watch out.
hotkey. Targeting enemy tanks.
Hostile defeated. Hostile light tank need instructions.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now press the attack.
Neutralize the enemy.
This is a a hotkey. Returning to base. The enemy didn't show up.
Armor available for... We're moving out now. Unable to drive it.
Malashenko to Sokol 1. We are now at position 4, dealing with light skirmish forces.
Understood. Hold in place. Sokol 1, out. Retake the ground you lost, Romanov, before it's too late.
Your orders. We engage. Realize the enemy. Look and fire. PT-76 available. Our tracks are rolling. Incoming fire. Watch out. Light armor ready for combat. Hostile engaged. Neutralize the enemy. They are attacking us. Enemy destroyed.
Hotkey here. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks.
APC
Over.
here. Armor here. We're moving out now. The hostile. Armored transport. Our tracks are steady.
Almost there, Romanov. Get some fortifications up.
This is Malashenko. Request permission to pursue the enemy.
Yet, Captain. We must keep the perimeter intact. We have dealt the Americans a hard blow. It will have to be enough for today.
Enemy killed. Товарищ командир. The target is defeated.
Order strike requested.
Enemy
Firing
killed.
away.
Товарищ командир. We're engaged. Hostile defeated. Товарищ командир. We got the target. Armored transport is ready to target. Товарищ командир. Armor here. Товарищ командир. Disable the hostile. Enemy killed, товарищ командир. APC here. What can we do for you? Heading out for position.
Order missed. Over.
Товарищ командир. Armored transport heading out.
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided coordinates. Over. Acknowledged.
Target
Hunting
eliminated.
for tanks. Hotkey go.
Armored transport available. Target eliminated. Target killed. Fire the missile. We got the target.
I didn't spot any enemies at the
They are
provided
attacking
coordinates.
us.
Out.
Target eliminated. Товарищ командир. PM target is available. Armor moving
Order
out.
strike executed. Over.
Armor trans heading for the position. Armor here, heading for the position. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. We are ready, товарищ командир. Товарищ командир, where do you want to roll out anytime? Enemy assault that perimeter. Armor here. Товарищ, we're moving out now. The target is defeated. We got the target, товарищ командир. Target eliminated. We got the target, товарищ командир.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Out.
Товарищ командир. Be firing at the enemy. Target eliminated. Enemy killed, товарищ командир. Light armor available. The target is defeated. Товарищ командир. Enemy killed.
Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out.
Enemy killed, товарищ командир. We're moving out now. PT-76 moving out. Armor available. Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
Hotkey
We are
here.
ready, товарищ
I didn't
командир.
hit anything. Over.
Heading out now.
We have the field. The river crossing is secured, and now the rest of the battle group can move across. Excellent performance all around. Sokol 1, out.
So tanks. Tanks the way to go. More tanks. More tanks.
Disabled a hostile.
Yeah?
Hey, Earl.
Mark! It's about goddamn time that you called. Your mother's worried sick. Do you know that? I thought we agreed that you'd call at least once a week.
I'm sorry, but you might have noticed there's an invasion going on and...
Yeah, and you guys turned and tail and ran, and that's what we get with a bunch of spoiled brats defending our country.
We didn't have any choice. You know how many men we lost?
In my day, wouldn't have let those commie bastards come ashore in the first place. We would have fought them to the last man, with bayonets if we had to.
Yeah? I don't remember you winning any wars.
We won the battles, son. And if your father were alive, he'd cry to see what you've become. First, that business in Europe, and now you can't even hold your ground when the commies are in your own damn backyard. You goddamn sissy. Mark. Yeah, I'll tell your mother you called.
Earl! Damn it.
By blowing the highway bridge, we actually managed to slow the Russians down. For a while. The colonel led us south and we met little resistance along the way, but Bannon and Charlie Company kept lagging behind. Bannon blamed the mud, but I think he was secretly hoping to get away from the colonel. Eventually, we reached a small town called Pine Valley. It was decided that we would make a stand there and wait for reinforcements, but first, we had to retake the town from the airborne forces that had gotten there ahead of us. Most of the men hadn't slept for 2 or 3 days, and the colonel only allowed a few hours of rest. But I never heard a complaint. Everybody knew what was at stake, and what we were fighting for.
Recognise the voice? I don't know who's watching. I was watching last week.
Whiskey 5, come in. I can't get reception. Keep trying and tell me as soon as you get through.
Damn it, Fido, get over here before he craps all over you. You get it? Colonel Sawyer, sir!
Captain Bannon, Captain Webb, Lieutenant Parker, let's get started. This is the town of Pine Valley.
Sir, I just talked to Colonel Wilkins. He's been delayed and his battalion won't be here until...
Return fire and get a medic over here! Now listen up. We're here. Ivan is coming from this direction, and we've been ordered to take and hold the town until Colonel Wilkins arrives with reinforcements.
Yeah, it's about time we showed those commie bastards.
Bannon! There is a supermarket here, and I need you to secure it. Now, Webb and Alpha Company will support you. And make sure you get it right this time. Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Parker, I need you to take this gas station ASAP. Please take care of that sniper. Get to it! Where the hell is that medic?
In case you don't know, Bannon's an
You have your orders, Parker. Secure that gas station and dig in. And Parker, Private Uris didn't make it. Make sure you get that sniper.
Bannon here. We're closing in on the supermarket and we've only met light resistance so far. This is gonna be a cakewalk.
Be careful, Captain. They might have ambushes set up along your axis of attack.
I have been in battle before, you know. Crap! There they are! Gunner! Right tank! Fire! Eagle 6, this is Bannon. We're facing heavy resistance at the supermarket. Need support, over.
I have no more support to give you, Bannon. Push harder. Eagle 6 out.
We're in a tight... Go, go, go!
The air cav of the Oregon Guard are offering us some support, Parker. They'll use their helicopters to fly in reinforcements if you need them. Call them on the fire support channel. They have a squadron of Sheridan light tanks they can bring in, but they only have 5 of those babies at the depot, and then you'll have to make do with what you've got. Understood?
Covering fire! Give us a target to level. Covering fire! Attack the enemy with whatever you got! Hostile infantry is dead. What? We're ready to move, people!
Engaging hostiles! Demolition team on the way!
They've got one of your units.
They shot the demolition guy.
AT squad here, what do you want? Marching on with our launchers.
You do honor to Private Eurus, Parker. Carry on.
Heavy infantry, good.
Infantry, moving.
Armored transport. Tracks are driving to coordinates. Tracks are moving.
Anti-tank unit here.
Moving to position.
We're unable to carry out that order. Tank killers, move into position, sir. Engaging hostiles. On the double. Fire those launchers now! On the double! You only have one chance with that recoilless. Covering fire! We're unable to carry out that order. Fire those launchers! Shoot them all to hell! We can't do that, sir. Destroyed, sir. You only have one chance with that recoilless. Move, people! Return fire!
Enemy down!
Covering fire!
Hostile target defeated.
Fire those launchers now! Enemy target destroyed. Move, sir. People! We're taking heat.
Unit lost.
Where do you want these rockets? Hurry up, but don't shoot them all to hell! Under attack!
Unit killed.
Kill the tank, sir. That rocket misses, we're toast, so let's hope it doesn't.
Destroy the target. Kill confirmed.
Troops are ready for action.
Moving out.
Heavy infantry, good to go. Negative, sir.
Kill confirmed.
Return fire! Shoot them all to hell. We're under attack.
Kill confirmed.
We can't do that, run, sir. Run! Covering fire! Moving AT-4 to a better position.
Ready for duty. Moving to position.
We're ready to move, people! Hostile vehicle destroyed. Squad available.
Infantry moving.
We are ready. Tracks are moving.
AT squad moving out. Will do, sir.
Troops are ready for action.
On our way, sir.
Well done, Parker. We expect Ivan to counterattack towards you any minute now. Make sure you fortify your position.
Enemy tank in flames. Hostile target destroyed.
Parker, hold your ground. We'll continue the attack as soon as Bannon's company is broken through.
Eagle 6, this is Bannon. The supermarket has been secured.
Good to go.
Roger that, Bannon. Continue the attack along the western flank. Webb's company is still in support.
Hostile defeated.
Parker, I want you to clear and secure 3 strong points near the town center. We're pushing the enemy back. Eagle 6 out.
Enemy down.
We're gonna have to move faster, Colonel. I just got word from my scouts that the Soviet main force isn't far out.
Damn it! We have to clear the town before they get here, or we'll be caught in the vice. Get to it, Parker. Use all available means to destroy those strong points. And make sure you kill all mobile defenders before you take on any fortifications, Parker. Otherwise, you'll have a hard time destroying them.
Anti-tank unit here, sir. Moving out. Reporting in. AT squad moving to the destination.
Ready to go. Moving as ordered.
Hostile infantry repelled, sir.
Charge.
Enemy defeated, sir.
We're in combat.
Hostile target destroyed. Hostile defeated.
First strong point cleared. 2 remaining.
Heavy infantry good to go. Infantry attack. Marching on with our launchers. Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Sir, that AA unit is a negative, sir. We're unable to carry out that order. Negative, sir. On the double. Hurry up with those orders.
Destroy the target.
Hostile defeated. We're under attack. Hostile defeated. Negative, sir. Enemy target destroyed.
1 strong point remaining, Parker. Bannon, I want a sit rep.
Bannon here! The commies are everywhere, and they're ambushing my tanks with RPGs!
Hold where you are, Bannon. Webb will take over the attack. You copy that, Webb?
Copy, sir. We're moving into the attack now.
We're in a tight spot. Move, people! Enemies stay low and move. Go, go, go! Let's hustle. Hostile target destroyed. Let's hustle.
They've got one of your units.
Enemy is KIA. Hurry up with those orders. Negative, sir. On the double. Get moving to that perimeter. We've got to move, people. They're firing at us. Destroyed enemy fortifications.
Headset's just gone offline.
Eagle 6 to Bannon. How's your advance going?
We're bogged down by Soviet infantry, over!
What's your problem, Bannon? You were eager enough in Europe.
This is Webb. Request permission to bypass Bannon's company and move against the TV station.
That's a negative, Webb. I want you to support Bannon instead. Parker will handle the TV station.
AT squad. Infantry moving. Can't execute that order. Can't execute that order. Anti-tank unit moving out, sir.
We're taking heat. We can't do that, sir. Yeah, unit. We're taking negative, sir. Hostile target destroyed. Go, go! We're in combat. What do you want? Move, people! Stay low and move. Securing build on the double.
Will do, sir.
Kill the tank, sir.
Heavy infantry, good. On our way, sir. Marching on with our launchers.
We're in combat. That tank is just scrap now.
AT squad ready. Moving out. Moving to position.
We're under attack.
Heavy armor here. Where do you moving? As ordered.
We're in a tight spot.
Unable to comply.
Let's hustle. We're unable to carry out that order. We're taking heat. Stay low and move. Incoming fire! Fire those launchers now! We're under attack! Hostile defeated.
Abrams assaulting me. Shoot that target. Sitting on track. Kill confirmed. Heavy armor engaged.
do, sir. On our way, sir.
What the heck is going on outside? Shoot that target! Spinning those tracks! Nice shot. Tank destroyed. The perimeter is going to be ours. Engage the target.
We're in combat. AT squad here. Move, people.
They've got one of your units.
Abrams here. Enemy targeted. Heavy armor. Blitzing the enemy. Engage the top. Heading to coordinates. Infantry neutralized. Let's fire. Save them at that hostile. Firing at hostiles. Rolling around. Abrams assaulting the enemy.
Parker, Ivan's artillery has gone silent. Now take that TV station.
Main guns front. Rolling, sir. Driving to coordinates. We got the hostile in the building.
Anti-tank unit moving to position. Moving out.
Abrams more. Moving as ordered.
AT squad. Infantry moving. Yes, sir. Ready for action. Moving out.
Well done, Parker. The TV station has been secured and only a few Soviet stragglers remain. Commander's briefing at the town square at 1300 hours. We don't have much time. Eagle 6 out.
Rifle squad reporting in. Moving to position.
All right, people. Wilkins Battalion is on the way, but Ivan is moving fast down the Seattle freeway. We expect him to attack us within the hour.
Sir, what if Colonel Wilkins doesn't make it?
Can it, Captain? I want your tanks to bolster the defenses of the gas station.
But sir, my tracks are pretty beat.
Bannon, you come with me. Look, Captain, I don't care if your tracks are shredded. We're gonna need every available unit. Now, can I count on you or not?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Good, get out of my face. Webb, you set up positions to the south. And Parker, you dig in around the supermarket. You are in reserve, so be prepared to move if needed. We have to hold until Colonel Wilkins arrives. Dismiss. Parker, you have the supermarket. The entire northern flank depends on you. Hold the supermarket until relieved. Eagle 6 out.
Heavy infantry good to go. AT squad moving to the destination. Unable to comply. Can't execute that order. What is it you want us to do, sir?
Heavy engineers ready for duty. Commencing repairs.
AT squad ready. Can't execute that order. What is it you want us to do, sir? Anti-tank unit here, sir. On our way, sir. Infantry moving. Heavy infantry, good to go. Unable to comply. Can't execute that order. Anti-tank unit here, sir. Moving out.
Bannon here! We're engaging a large number of tanks coming from the northeast. I don't know how long we can hold.
Roger that, Bannon. Eagle 6 to Webb. I need you to reinforce Bannon's position.
Copy. I'm sending second platoon. Out.
Parker, we just got access to some fire support assets. Call on them when needed.
Enemy target destroyed, sir. Hostile target destroyed. Incoming fire!
Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound. Enemy neutralized. Moving on.
Target is confirmed dead, sir.
Artillery barrage turned the target area into dust.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
This is Bannon! We're taking a beating here! My tracks are heavily damaged and we just lost our recovery vehicle!
Copy that, Bannon. I'll see what I can do. Come in, Parker. If you have a spare Humvee, I want you to send it over to Bannon at the gas station ASAP.
Delivered. Kill confirmed. Enemy units at target coordinates are dead.
Sir. Enemy defeated. We're in combat. Incoming fire!
Roger. Zulu 9 are firing mortars at the target coordinates.
Target is
Copy that.
confirmed dead,
Napalm
sir.
strike inbound. Stoker out.
Troop carrier waiting for orders. You got casualties.
Ready to drive.
They're firing at us. Enemy defeated, sir.
Focus on the enemy! What new orders?
This is Stoker. Napalm strike completed. Mortar barrage executed. Out.
Parker, Ivan is calling in artillery on your position. Pull back before he zeroes in. I repeat, pull back.
Moving is ordered.
Fall back now, Parker. That artillery is closing in.
Heavy infantry good. Infantry moving.
Hurry up with those.
Moving to position.
These coordinates are way off mark. Zulu 9 are out.
Rifle squad is moving out. Fit for fight, sir.
AT squad moving to the destination.
Sir, hostile vehicle destroyed.
Eagle 6, this is Webb. The Soviets are making a determined attack against my position. We've taken heavy casualties. Moving to alternate defense positions now.
Roger that. Parker, I need you to reinforce the southeastern approach.
AT squad ready.
Infantry moving. Moving to position.
That tank is through. Repair vehicle available. Moving as ordered.
Ready for duty.
Marching on with our launchers.
We hit that soldier right on. That's one defeated hostile. That's one defeated hostile.
Thanks for nothing, Parker!
Infantry, good to go.
Cut the chatter, Bannon.
Infantry, in combat! Get moving to that perimeter! Kinda busy here. Run to that perimeter!
You got casualties.
They're firing at us.
Kill confirmed.
We're in combat. They're firing at us.
Where do you want these rounds?
Shoot them all to hell. What do you want? Get moving to that perimeter. Target destroyed, sir.
Rolling her up.
Hold position until further notice, Parker. We're expecting Ivan to attack along the entire perimeter. There might be some help coming, though. The USS Missouri has set course for Pine Valley Bay. We may have her heavy guns here before the day is over.
Roger. Zulu 9 are firing mortars at the target coordinates.
That's a confirmed kill.
Napalm delivery ordered. Stay clear of target area.
Incoming fire!
Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates.
AT squad ready. Hostile defeated.
They've got one of your units.
Hostile defeated.
Artillery barrage hit for full effect.
Enemy down.
Reporting in.
Parker, my men spotted some Soviet mortars setting up near your position.
Take them out if you can, Parker, but your main objective is to hold that road. Understood?
Good to go. Return fire. Hostile target destroyed. Rifle squad. Let's hustle. Kinda busy here. We're taking heat.
Stay low and move. Let's hustle. You
the
have
go.
incoming fire, Lieutenant Parker. You should take out those enemy mortars ASAP.
We're in combat.
Copy that. Napalm strike inbound.
Enemy target
Stoker
destroyed,
out.
sir. Enemy is KIA.
Copy. Zulu 9 are firing mortars.
Enemy down.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Fire from the sky. Stoker
We're in
reporting
combat.
heavy enemy
Hostile
casualties.
defeated.
Target coordinates hit. Reporting
got
high enemy
casualties.
casualties.
Target destroyed.
Reporting in. Moving to
Good hit, Parker. There can't be many left.
They're firing at us. We're taking heat.
One enemy soldier down.
Hostile defeated. Hostile target destroyed. One less hostile, sir.
Napalm delivery ordered. Stay clear of target area. Wilco. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
Hostile target defeated.
Heavy infantry, good to go.
Target area is
Infantry
under
clear.
attack.
This is Bannon! They're heavy attack and cannot hold! Pulling back towards the town square! Negative, Bannon. You're to stay and fight. Do you copy? Say again, Eagle 6. I read you one by one. Damn it! I'm ordering you to stay in position, Bannon. Casualties! Withdrawing! Bannon out!
Destroy the target.
Unit killed.
Copy that.
Good job dealing with those mortars, Parker.
Hostile target.
Bannon! Come in, Charlie 6. God damn it! This is Eagle 6 to all units. Pull back to the town square. I repeat, pull back to the town square. We have to tighten our defense.
What do you want, sir?
The Russians are everywhere! They'll slaughter us! We have to get out of here! Take up defensive positions, Bannon. That's a direct order. But sir, we can't hold! If you run, I'll shoot you myself! Now rally your company!
Run to that perimeter!
Target overrun.
Parker, I just got a call from our mortar detachment. They're under attack near the research facility. Aid them if possible.
combat. Incoming fire! We're under attack! They're firing at us.
We lost a unit.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Let's hustle! They're firing at us. We're in combat!
Copy that. Target coordinates will be toast. Stoker is on the way.
Target. We've got a situation, sir. Enemy defeated, sir. Stay low and negative, sir. Infantry moving. Hurry up with those move, people! Check out the target.
They bomb deployed on the mark. Stoker out.
Hostile target destroyed. We're in combat.
We'll go. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
They've got one of your units.
KIA.
Fire mission received. Putting rounds on target. 2 and under out. Enemy units in target area got hit hard.
What do you want, sir?
Units killed.
This is Eagle 6. They're coming from all directions. Check your ammo and mark your targets.
Mortar strike took care of enemy units in target area.
Well done, Parker. I'm giving you command of the mortars. Provide what support you can. Eagle 6 out.
Heavy infantry good to go.
If we lose this town, we lose the entire coast. We have to halt Ivan's advance at all costs.
Infantry, good to will do, sir.
Yes, sir. Artillery is ready. Mobile mortar here, sir. Executing orders, sir.
Stay in position, everyone. Fight them off.
Enemy is KIA.
Yes, sir.
Hostile
Target
defeated.
received.
We lost a unit.
That was a successful attack.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Come on, you commie bastards! Come on and die! Spare us your comments, Bannon.
Medium
Enemy
artillery
target
ready for
destroyed,
action.
sir. We're under
Affirmative,
attack.
sir. Firing.
Hostile target defeated.
Hostile target destroyed.
Good coordinates, sir. Casualty inflicted. Target confirmed. Fire.
We're taking heat.
Heavy engineers been driving to coordinates.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Mobile mortar here, sir. Target destroyed as intended.
Enemy is KIA.
Medium artillery ready for action.
We're in combat.
Executing orders, sir.
Hostile
We
neutralized.
lost a
We're in
unit.
combat.
Good coordinates, sir. Casualty inflicted.
Kind of busy here. Enemy target destroyed, sir. Enemy defeated, sir. Target is confirmed dead, We're sir. Under attack. Enemy is
We're
KIA.
available for light support.
Hostile defeated.
Affirmative, sir. Firing.
We're in combat.
Well, if they make a determined attack, we won't be able to hold out for long. How far out are you?
Only a few miles, but we're having trouble with Soviet scout units.
Well, don't be too long, or we won't be here when you arrive. This is Eagle 6. They're coming from all directions. Check your ammo and mark your targets.
Wilco. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out.
Mobile mortar here, sir.
We're under attack. Enemy target destroyed, sir. They're firing at us.
Affirmative, sir. Firing.
Enemy is KIA. Incoming fire. Hostile target destroyed.
Stoker here. They bomb strike
Enemy is
deployed.
KIA.
Target confirmed. Fire.
Hostile target defeated.
Enemy is KIA. We're taking heat.
Executing orders, sir. Silence the the target, sir.
We're under attack! Defeated. Enemy defeated, sir.
Copy. Zulu 9 are firing mortars.
Hostile target destroyed. Enemy defeated, sir. Hostile target destroyed.
Artillery silence the target, sir.
We're in combat. One less hostile, sir. Enemy target destroyed, sir.
USS Missouri requesting contact with U.S. forces in Pine Valley. I repeat, this is USS Missouri requesting contact with U.S. forces in Pine Valley. We need target coordinates if we are to provide accurate fire support. I repeat, we need target coordinates to provide accurate fire support.
This is Eagle 6 in Pine Valley, and are we glad to see you, Missouri. We need fire support at Foxtrot 6 and Echo 5. Over.
Roger that, Eagle 6.
Fire for effect, Missouri. Eagle 6, out.
To all friendly units, this is Colonel Wilkins of the Oregon National Guard. We're coming into Pine Valley from the south. Please identify your targets before firing. Over.
Damn you for being late, Wilkins. And bless you for coming. We were about to throw rocks at them.
I bet you were, Sawyer.
Parker, you just became our forward observer. I want you to organize fire support from the Missouri while I rally the battalion.
Good coordinates, sir.
Those are the biggest guns in the fleet you have at your disposal, Parker. 9 16-inch cannons. They should be enough to break Ivan's back. Just make sure you give them the right coordinates. I'm counting on your skill. Eagle 6 out.
One less hostile, sir. We took out the target.
This is Zulu 9er. Coordinates locked down, shells on the way. Hostile units in target area are annihilated. Zulu 9er, we copy. Firing for effect. Over.
We're available
Enemy
for light
units in the
support.
target area are destroyed.
Target confirmed. Fire.
Target overrun.
Enemy defeated, sir. Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Executing order, sir.
Enemy target destroyed, sir.
We've got casualties.
Enemy
Coordinates
defeated, sir.
received. Artillery firing. Good work with the coordinates. Enemy destroyed.
Our barrage defeated the enemy.
Target is confirmed dead, sir.
Mobile mortar here, sir.
We're taking it down.
Yes, sir. Target received.
Enemy is KIA. They're firing at us.
Target destroyed as
Incoming fire. Enemy target destroyed, sir.
Copy
Enemy
that.
is
Fire
KIA.
mission received. Zulu 9er out. This is Zulu 9er. Coordinates locked down. Shells on the way. Zulu 9er, we copy. Firing for effect. Over. Enemy units in the target area are destroyed.
Target destroyed.
You lost a unit.
We're available for light support. Our barrage firing at coordinates.
Understood.
One defeated
Coordinates received. Artillery firing. A perfect artillery hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Zulu 9er, we copy. Firing for effect. Over. A perfect artillery hit. Keep those coordinates coming.
Enemy is KIA.
Good work with the coordinates. Enemy destroyed. Good work with the coordinates. Enemy destroyed. Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing. Good work with the coordinates. Enemy destroyed.
Anti-tank unit here, sir. Artillery silent for target, sir.
To all 5th Battalion elements, cease fire. I repeat, cease fire. The cavalry has arrived and Ivan is retreating. The town is ours. Eagle 6 out.
Hostile target destroyed.
And that is where I'm going to call it a night. So I've muted the thing so I can get the mic back on, so I'm back. God, that was horrendous. Pissed off that I missed getting Bannon's tank. Literally just missed it. So that was annoying as hell. Oh, but other than that, perfect mission. Did alright. So yeah, what do you think? It's a bit of fun. It's not a bad representation of a Cold War war. I like it. I am quite fond of this. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's not too much of a challenge on easy, so it's something I'm going to quite enjoy playing, I think. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and play through this as much as I can over the next few weeks. Although I am very, very aware that there's a No Man's Sky update coming soon, which apparently adds VR, so I'm going to be giving that a go at some point. But other than that, I think I'm going to focus on this and try and get through as much as I can. I don't know how much playtime there is in it. It's good. I like it. So yeah, I'm going to... this will be the regular Wednesday night stream for a bit, I think. I've had this game for a while. It's about time I actually played it. So, yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, I've not seen the trailer yet, but I've seen I've seen some of the articles online about it, and it is looking like it could be a very, very nice update. And the entire universe is done, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing the ship travel, the ship transport. And I'm actually really looking forward to wandering around my capital ship, both in a ship and on foot. So yeah, I am. I'll be honest. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the transition from planetary landing to atmospheric planet walking around in your spacesuit. So that's the thing I've not really seen much of with a decent frame rate in any of the space games so far. So Elite Dangerous can't do it yet, but we're hoping for next year, aren't we, lads? And we know that although Star Citizen has that, it doesn't have it in VR yet, as far as I'm aware. And it's slow as ass anyway. So, but yeah, No Man's Sky. I'm quite enjoying that. I think it's actually my top-rated overall sci-fi sandbox gaming experience. Elite Dangerous, because it doesn't have planetary landings properly yet, is coming in second, although graphically it is the best. But yeah, so as things stand at the moment, yeah, No Man's Sky might push this out for a week while I have a go. But for the moment, yeah, it started off badly. Didn't get a great start, kind of crawled off the starting line, and then got smacked down by boos from the crowd and racist chants, as is the thing now apparently. But it's picking up a hell of a lot of momentum now. There's a lot of turnaround about it and how well it's doing, and I think the VR edition is a very, very good move at this point, because with the VR edition, I honestly think it's going to kick Elite's ass, and that's quite a sad thing to say. I quite enjoy the fact that they've called the update Beyond, so we're going to have Elite Dangerous Beyond, and we're going to have No Man's Sky Beyond being active at the same time, and I do wonder if sometimes that was a kick in the teeth for Frontier. But just to touch on my usual kind of topic at this point, yeah, Frontier should really have got what they said they were going to do in terms of planetary landings and space legs in the door, out the door, and done a lot sooner than they are gonna, or will gonna, or maybe even won't do, because we're just assuming that this is what the big thing is they're working on. But we'll see. I do think that if it's done well, the VR No Man's Sky is going to be amazing, and it's going to push it to the top of my list. I know it's not photorealistic the same way that Elite Dangerous is, but it is beautiful in its own right. And just to be able to transition from space travel to planetary landing properly with an atmosphere, and all the stuff that goes on, is going to be pretty cool. So yes, I am very much looking forward to that. So as I say, next week will be more of this probably. If you've enjoyed it, I hope you have. If you're watching on YouTube, then obviously pop a like or a comment or anything on there. If you've enjoyed watching it, push a subscribe. I know they're long videos, but you know, I'd rather give you the full experience rather than cut it down. Yes, exactly, Danny Huggy. That's exactly why I like it. Being a child of the 70s, the 60s and 70s feel this kind of cel-shaded look is kind of what I grew up with. The way that, I mean, my first space RPG was Traveller, which was kind of coloured in that way. And yes, I do like it. Yeah, so I think the thing I was going to try and talk about, but I got far too embedded in that game there, was Article 13 apparently has been passed, hasn't it? Which means that there's a European law coming along that essentially means that copyrighted content will be the responsibility of the hosting media to deal with. So anything copyrighted on YouTube, the YouTube user himself, him or herself, won't be penalised for it. It will be YouTube that's penalised for it. Likewise with Twitch, if copyright strikes smack against a Twitch video, it'll be Twitch that's responsible for it. And the worrying thing about that is that it's looking like European legislation might just say that European broadcasters or European content might just be blanket banned if a channel will contain copyrighted material. So Europe wouldn't be able to see stuff, which is kind of worrying. I know there's a big campaign to try and stop it from happening, but it's obviously failed. I did support that, although not particularly really? I've not heard that one. VOP said they voted in favour of A15 by mistake. If that's the case, then fine. I'm not quite as worried as I would have been otherwise. I don't know what A15 is. I know it's Article 13, I think it was the thingy. But I don't know. It just shows you how confusing politics and legislation is, if they can't even vote on the right thing. Yes, anyway, so yeah. Keep an eye on the channel. I don't know what, if this Article 13 thing has gone through and it is going to stay through, then I don't know what that means in terms of YouTube and Twitch content in terms of gaming. It depends on how people cut things down. Some games might not be allowed, some games might. I've not have been smacked for a copyright brand from a game I've played so far, apart from Apex Legends actually. So they can go fuck themselves. Swedish MEPs. Bloody Sweden. Damn you. If you haven't got a fucking Allen key, you're useless, aren't you? I'm going to have to read that now. European Union member states voted to pass the new copyright directive by just 5 votes, seeing the implementation of controversial Articles 11 and 13, now known as Articles 15 and 17. Some members of the European Parliament are claiming to have voted for the proposition by mistake, as they simply wanted to open a debate. Most MPs voted in favour of implementing some form of copyright directive. Only 317 voted to keep the document exactly as it is, while 312 wanted further amendments. This means that every vote counts more than ever and a result about as divisive as the UK's... Oh, they had to mention Brexit, didn't they? MEPs from Sweden now claim they pressed the wrong button and didn't support the passing of bills that stood. To be honest, yes, that statement there that says, before jumping to conclusions, it's worth understanding how confusing the terminology can be at times. Yes, I completely agree with that. Having been following quite a lot of the political decisions and the meaningful votes and indicative votes in Parliament this last few days, the way that they are worded can sometimes be absolutely ridiculous. Obfuscate as much as you possibly can to try and confuse and confound. But we'll see. But never mind. Interesting. Well, we'll see how that turns out then. If it's the thing is, the vote's in. I don't think it really matters if you meant to do it or not. Once the vote's in, it's in. That's it. It's not debatable anymore. But we'll see how things go. But yeah, so all good shit. Let's go back to the stream intro page. So yeah, on that then, you better head off then, Daddy Huggy, because you're supposed to be going at 10. I'm going to wrap up now and head off myself. I hope you've had a great time. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, everybody. More thanks to that chap who popped in earlier, whose name I can't remember now, who bought the RPG. Thanks to him for popping in. I'll grab his name in a second. Crustaceo Mutoid. For popping in and for buying the RPG and keeping the flame alive. And a big shout out to Malik VR, Malik_VR, if you want to look into his channel. I'll do a thing on there. .tv/Malik_VR. There you go. Just in case anyone wants to play it, wants to watch him. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you'll join me again next week then, because as I say, I'm going to try and play through the whole story now. Obviously, it looks like it's going to be playing through the Russian and American sides, which is going to be an interesting experience, seeing it from 2 points of view. So yeah, take care everyone. Have a great week. Have a lovely weekend. And I shall see you next time. Take care and good night.